The other day, I had the opportunity to interview the director and co-producers for The Incredibles 2 movie. Here is a picture of me meeting them. Good. So I'm going to share the footage from the roundtable interview that I did, as well as do a little Incredibles doodle to go along with it. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get started. I love you, by the way. Let's have a hug. That was nice. Animation-wise, was there anything that was particularly difficult that you're really proud of overcoming in the film, the process of making it?
Of overcoming?
Yeah.
Probably it's the same thing that was really hard in the first film, and that's when you're representing somebody who has strength, how do you interpret that versus that the props are light? There was a scene from the old original Star Trek TV show where Captain Kirk is throwing these big rocks about this big, and they're clearly made of like paper mache. And he kind of is going, "Ngah!" And it just looks bad. We want the audience to genuinely worry about our characters. We want them to worry that they're not going to survive, because that makes it intense. So we have to very clearly observe the laws of physics and then twist them in a way that seems believable. So when Bob lifts up those big rocks that have the sort of heads in the first Incredibles, it takes a lot for him to do that. He's easily thrown off balance, and it's not comfortable for him to do it. He can take a hit from a train, but it's not like it's nothing, it hurts. And so he goes, right before the train hits him, and that's a superhero I can get behind because, you know, it hurts. Yeah.
I have a sort of nerdy answer to that. On the first film, I worked on cloth and hair, and one of the most challenging bits was when they got wet, when they, remember the plane crashed and they were in the water, and
to do it convincingly.
It just, I have to say, isn't as convincing as we wanted it to be in the first movie. And now we
did well under the circumstances.
We did the best we could.
Yeah.
We did the best we could. But on this film, you know, Dash jumps into the pool, and you see him when they're first in the new house, and he comes out and he does this shake like a dog, you know? I mean, there was a little iteration.
And it's believable.
And it's believable.
Yeah, at this point, we're just showing off. You know, it's like, we're just gratuitous.
You make it seem like it's not hard, though. It still
It is
hard.
very hard.
Yeah.
But it's like we could
It's
do it in
achievable.
ways that we couldn't do it.
There's
before.
Vi's hair.
Vi's hair, like her blow drying her
Yeah.
hair. I mean, that would have sent people into the
cardiac arrest
hospital
on the
first film.
Yeah.
You want us to do what?
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy, but it was achievable
Yeah.
in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Where did you draw your inspiration for the film?
I mean, I think you draw it from life. I think that modern animators, my generation and after of animators, have the benefit and the curse of all the previous work that's been done and how accessible it is. You can just regurgitate things that you've seen before. And all of my heroes in animation didn't have any animation to study because it was too new of an art form. So they went outside of animation. They looked at paintings, they looked at films, they looked at art, they looked at their Uncle Louie, and that's where they got stuff for their scenes. And I think that that's a really good thing for new animators to do, is to look outside of animation and then bring new ideas into it.
Yeah, certainly we brought in a number of small children for reference to Jack and lots of.
Oh yeah, that's just doing the job.
Yeah, a lot of them, you know, stumbling around and how's that going to work, and that's, I think that's.
You draw from life, yeah.
from life.
Well, and you should mention the husband and wife team.
That's right. We had a husband and wife team animate the scene where Bob and Helen are in the bedroom. So the wife animated Helen and the husband animated Bob. And they'd never actually worked on a scene together before. So it was a really big deal for them to do that.
And one side firmly represented male cluelessness.
Yeah. Those two are sadly no longer together, but that's.
No, it's not
That's
true.
not true.
They're very happily still remain
doing that
married.
scene is
I think it strengthened
strained the marriage.
Yeah.
The breaking point.
Cathartic.
Yeah.
Who are your favourite characters in the movie and why?
I love Violet. I have two daughters and a brand new granddaughter, and I think she's, you know,
The one that jumps into my mind right now is Void, who's a new superhero. She's a young woman coming into her own powers, and she really looks up to Helen, and I really enjoy Sophia Bush's performance of her.
And I genuinely am perplexed about all the characters because they're all really, even the villain, different sides of me. I feel like I understand them all, and when I'm upset, maybe I feel a little more sympathy for the villain, and on a good day, I feel more like Helen.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the below of your favorite Pixar movie and why. And I will see you next time. Bye, spies and spies!